Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another transfer roundup video. Today is a big one because potentially the biggest signing of the window, I'm pretty sure it will be, has gone through. It's kind of late news, but I wanted to wait for a little bit more big deals to go through so I can make a big video all about the latest deals. So today is that day. Now let's just talk about this for a second because this is absolutely unreal. If you didn't know already, somehow Cristiano Ronaldo has left Real Madrid and has gone to Juventus for a massive, as you can see right there, 105 million euros. Now, why is that crazy? You're probably thinking, well, yeah, of course he's worth that much. He's Ronaldo. He's the best player in the world, right? Along with Messi. Well, the reason it's crazy for me, a 34-year-old going for over 100 million euros, that to me is just mad. And he's worth every single penny. It's unbelievable. The influence he has off the field, let alone on the field, it's just mind-blowing. But I can't help but feel a little bit bad because Buffon, of course, has gone to PSG. Ronaldo has joined Juventus. Imagine if they win the Champions League now. As soon as Buffon leaves, I will just cry my eyes out for Buffon. But that is the big transfer of the window done. It is official. Ronaldo is going to be playing in the Serie A next season, and thankfully FIFA 19 have the actual license for that Serie A. We're not going to see the Calcio or Calcio A anymore. That would have been embarrassing. So Ronaldo should still be on the cover. He'll be in a Adidas shirt, but it will be a Juventus one, and I cannot wait to see how he performs in a new league. It's been a while. So Yarmolenko has officially made a move to the Premier League. He's going to be playing for West Ham next season. I covered it in my last video. It was a rumour, a very strong rumour. It is now official. £18 million. It's not too bad if you ask me. Although he is ageing, he's 29, almost 30 years old now. Didn't have a great season at Dortmund last year. But I guess when it's the Premier League, you can throw money around like this. And it's a bit of a punt, but you just never know. He's got some qualities that not a lot of players have. He's 6'3". I mean, for a winger, that's a little bit odd if you ask me. It's definitely a quality that you don't see very often in wingers. Very skillful player. He's got a brilliant left foot. And I think he's going to be linking up with Arnautovic very nicely indeed at West Ham. With Wilshere, of course, who's moved to West Ham on a free in midfield. Maybe they're going to go with two up top. Yarmolenko on the right, Arnautovic on the left. Or is he going to play out on the right wing? It's definitely going to be an interesting one. Very excited about this deal. I'm not surprised that he's come to the Premier League. I think it was bound to happen after having a poor season in Germany. It felt like he wasn't needed, right? You know, with Pulisic there at Dortmund, he was always going to be ahead of Yarmolenko. So really excited by this. I can't wait to see how West Ham get him into the team because they've got a lot of changes going on there. Not going to lie, very jealous about this one. Finally, Mahrez gets his big move. He's going to Man City for a massive £61 million. That is, whoo, that's a lot of money. Leicester have been earning some nice amounts of money on players that really help them win the league, like Kante, for example. They've cashed in on him. They've now cashed in on Mahrez, and it's a big, big move. I don't even understand why Man City feel the need to buy Mahrez. I don't think they are typically going to be playing him out on that right wing. If they've got Sterling, I guess, who plays a bit more central these days for Pep Guardiola. They've got Bernardo Silva. It seems like, I don't know, maybe one of them's leaving. I don't know. It's difficult to tell. I think Mahrez is arguably better than Bernardo Silva. Is he better than Sterling, though, who typically has played on the right for City, although he has been moved up to more of a cam/striking role over the last season or so? He's got a lot more goals in his game. But Mahrez, you just don't pass up on a player like that. He has been fantastic for Leicester. Him, Vardy, Kante, they won the league because of those three. They really did. I still, to this day, think that without those three, Leicester would not have come close to winning the Premier League. So it's a big move. Where do you think Mahrez is going to play? Are we thinking maybe he's going to go over onto the left side? Which I think would be a little bit silly, seeing as he's left-footed. It makes sense to put your left-footed player on the right, because then you can cut inside, cut back, swing in crosses with the left, or hit the ball across the keeper. But some teams do play with a left-footed player out on the left just to get crosses in. Maybe they're planning to do that. Maybe he's going to be a support player behind the striker. Who knows how Pep Guardiola is going to field his team next year? So let me know in the comments below. How would you get Mahrez into this Man City team? And do you think he was worth the £61 million they've paid for him? Because I do. I don't think that's actually a bad deal at all. Up next, we have a player that I absolutely, really wanted to sign at Arsenal, but it was never going to happen. We have Lenglet. He's gone to Barcelona. This has taken a little while to go through. He was linked with them, plus a load of other big European sides for the last few weeks / months even. But it is official. He's moved to Barcelona for £32.3 million, which is an absolute bargain. He may be 78 rated in FIFA 18, but mark my words, in FIFA 19, this guy, I think he'll start minimum 80, maybe 81, and he'll finish 83, 84. This guy has a lot of potential. I've seen him play for Sevilla many times on TV, for example. He's going to be a fantastic acquisition for Barcelona. Maybe not in the first season when you've got Umtiti and PK still playing at the top level. Is he going to get game time? But still, great signing. They've got a few defenders on their way out, like Vermaelen, for example. He's a good replacement for Vermaelen. I cannot wait to see him play. I think he's going to be great. But maybe, just maybe, another year at Sevilla wouldn't have hurt. I don't know. But he's gone. Arsenal, you should have signed him. Fulham have been busy. They're returning to the Premier League, of course. And they've got themselves 2 brand new faces. 2 players from Nice. A double swoop, including Seri. For me, I'm absolutely astonished by this. It is probably one of the best moves of the window so far. I'm completely blown away by this. Seri, by the way, linked with Bayern, Barcelona, Chelsea, Arsenal. He's been linked with some of the best clubs around the world, and he's ended up at Fulham. I mean, no disrespect, but that's incredible. What a double swoop. Absolutely fantastic. The other guy, the centre-back there, I don't want to try and pronounce his name because I know I'll get it wrong. He is a centre-back, but has been playing left-back a lot for Nice. So I'm not sure where he's going to fit in at Fulham, whether he's going to play centre-back or left-back. I asked a few of you Fulham fans. You seem to think he's been playing centre-back, so I've put him as a centre-back. So 2 players for just £27 million. I mean, you could have easily paid over £30 million for Seri on his own last year. It's unbelievable, this. It is quite simply, I think, the best deal of the transfer window so far. In terms of what you're getting for the money, Fulham, man, they mean business. Just like Wolves, they've done some crazy things in this window, and I cannot wait to see how they get on next season. Another signing for Arsenal, their 5th signing of the window. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but we have Torreira joining, of course. I haven't actually covered him. I have to do him next. But Guendouzi is the other Arsenal player that's joined. I don't know much about him. I'm not going to lie to you guys. He played for Lorient in the 2nd division in France. He's a high prospect for us in the future, a talented young player. A lot of people comparing him to Rabiot, but again, I can't comment too much. I've seen a YouTube highlights video, for God's sake. That's all I'm relying on for information at this point, but he does seem very good on the ball. He's a great passer, apparently, and a hard-working midfielder. And apparently, Unai Emery actually plans to get him involved in the first team this season. This isn't a signing where we're going to loan him out, and at some point in the future, he might just make it. We've spent £7.2 million on him. Clearly, Mislintat was convincing Unai Emery to sign him. Mislintat, of course, head of scouting at Arsenal. We've brought him in from Dortmund, and he found players such as Dembele. What's his name? I mentioned him earlier. Pulisic. You know, he's found some great young players, and Guendouzi could be another one of those stars that he's picked out from, it seems, nowhere. So welcome to Arsenal. Let's talk about Torreira now. It really is a very exciting signing for us. It's something we've been missing in our team, that tenacity, a proper ball winner in our midfield. He made the most tackles in the Serie A over the 2 seasons he was there, more than any other player, I believe, which just blows my mind. I cannot wait to see how much more of a energetic midfield we're going to have under Unai Emery. We've seen some of the training behind the scene videos. Go and watch them if you haven't already. You can see it's all very intense, lots of running, lots of energy, and I feel like under Wenger it was more pass the ball, release it as soon as you can, but maybe under Unai Emery we're going to see almost what Klopp has done at Liverpool, just a lot more possession. Of course is important, but just a lot more running, just more effort, a lot more work rate. And, you know, with Alexis Sanchez, we had that going forward. We had a player that was willing to run after mile, just chasing the ball down. And now we've got that pitbull style player in midfield in Torreira. Really excited. He's got the number 11 shirt, which I found really funny. Interesting choice. Of course, Mesut Ozil is now number 10, so 11 was free. I would have liked to seen him get number 4, but El Neni has it, unfortunately. But either way, Torreira, £27 million from Sampdoria to Arsenal. We've got our midfielder maestro. We really do. We've got someone that is just going to help us out defensively, just to anchor our midfield. And that means we can get Ramsey, Mkhitaryan, Ozil, Xhaka a little bit further up the pitch, which is absolutely vital if you ask me. So that is going to wrap up today's transfer roundup video. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the new format. I thought I don't need to talk about FIFA ratings and things like that, seeing as it's all going to be wrong. For example, Torreira, 77 rated. That's not true. He's going to be at least 79, I reckon, maybe 80 when FIFA 19 drops. So a little bit more of a simple design. Hopefully you enjoy it. And I will see you for the next one once some more big transfers go through.